A thought comes to mind just because I actually got a call from a filmmaker who wanted to ask about if we have any rules against showing a clip or even the full film of what's going to be showing in the festival. You know, the filmmakers submit their films to the festival and then we're going to screen them if they're accepted. And this person was asking whether or not it's okay for them to show even just a little clip elsewhere, if we'll yell at them for it or, you know, take legal action. And I just had to make a statement about this. Is I don't understand. Well, I mean, to an extent I do understand why the huge festivals, the really big ones like Cannes and, you know, I don't know if Tribeca has rules against it, but obviously Sundance has rules about, you know, being, if you submit to them, they don't allow you to submit anywhere else. If you screen somewhere else, they're gonna, I don't know what they do. I guess they yell at you or they take your film out, and it's because they want the, you know, the prestige of showing the film first, having the world premiere. I guess that's how they put it. They don't want it shown anywhere else until it's been shown at their festival because, you know, they're the big, you know, important thing. And I mean, this is another reason why I just don't see those large festivals as independent at all. I mean, it's wanting to be the only one to show something, that to me is elitism. And I never associate independent filmmaking and the word elitism. It doesn't make sense to me. So, I mean, I'll promise you that with the New York City Filmmakers Festival, yes, we're a smaller festival. And honestly, I would much rather stay a smaller festival than ever yell at a filmmaker for trying to promote their film in any other way. You know, in you know, promoting their film in other avenues. Like I take this opportunity for my festival to be able to just showcase each person's film in a really nice venue, in a big screen, with hopefully a nice audience. That's why we group showings together, so you know, each filmmaker shares audiences. We make, you know, a nice showing of their work, you know, to try and promote it more. So I can't imagine ever justifying, you know, yelling or at a filmmaker, you know, reprimanding a filmmaker, taking their film out of our showcase just because they want to show it somewhere else and get more publicity. It just honestly does not make sense to me. And I literally just got off the phone with this filmmaker and I told him, rest assured, show your film, your snippet, wherever else you can to promote it. Like, why else are you making the films if not to, you know, show it around and get it publicity and hopefully further your career? So that is my promise to you. I'm never going to say we need to be the world premiere of your film. No. I'm an independent filmmaker as well. I am not just a festival director. I completely understand and know that you want to promote your films wherever you can. So go and do that. I mean, yes, of course, I encourage you to submit to the large festivals first because, you know, they are the best publicity. So I know that if you submit to them, they're going to want to be the world premiere, but then afterwards, I believe you're able to submit to wherever else you want once it's showcased there. So always, yeah, start at the top, although, I mean, I've heard a lot about, you know, the chances of getting into those larger festivals being incredibly slim, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't, you know, submit to at least a couple of them. I know it's expensive to submit, so that's why, you know, we try and help you out and make submission fees as low as we can. Obviously, our judges, you know, because we don't have just regular programmers, actually, I should mention, like just, you know, some random yahoos, like sifting through DVDs, skimming through them. No, I actually have, you know, people that are qualified. We've got a person that's on the SAG board of New York and a person that worked for HBO in the DVD production division for 15 years. So I put real people in charge of deciding which films have the best merit and should be shown at the festival. So, you know, obviously, it's I respect them greatly for taking the time out of their lives to be able to watch all these DVDs that come in. So we keep the submission fees as low as we can, so we can at least, you know, keep it reasonable, because obviously if we just had no submission fees, we would just get piles and piles, and my judges would be like, oh, we can't do that. So, and of course we got to cover our costs. We try and get as good of a venue as we can. There's a nice little sound effect. Oh, thank you, officers, for doing this. And yeah, I just felt the need to get this little snippet on video right after I got off the phone with that, because it's just my opinion. And that's how I'm going to run my festival, is the belief that a filmmaker should be able to promote their film freely without, you know, and having to anticipate reprimand from a festival. Now, festivals are supposed to be about promoting a filmmaker, helping them, encouraging them, and just being with them along their career. So, Darren Levine, Festival Director of New York City Filmmakers Festival. I hope to stay small, I hope to stay useful, and I hope your film goes far. Take care.